Season 3 has a lot to offer, and most of it is front and center. Balancing changes, a new battle pass, and a new map, but there are a few changes that you might have missed. Let's have a look. Hey guys, I'm Damesies from the Omnic Post. Season 3 is rolling, and apart from the occasional bug, a pulled map, or a certain hero feeling butchered due to some balancing changes, the reactions to Season 3 have been rather positive. Now, it might just be because I have a rather positive community, but overall you guys seem to be pleased. And the reasons for that are obvious. The new cosmetics, the changes to the battle pass, the fact that credits are back, penguins, they all make us feel like they are listening to us. And they are, by the way. But there are also a few changes in Season 3 that you might have missed, because A, they aren't in the patch notes, and B, because nobody's talking about it. I have found 10 of them for you guys. Now, you might know about some of them already, maybe all of them, because you're smarty pants, and there definitely are more changes out there. Some of them I'm still researching and others I haven't noticed myself, so feel free to share in the comments below. Now let me show you the 10 changes that I found. To the PC.
Alright, we're going to start out with something small. It might be small in stature or in the space that it takes up, but I think it is a very important thing. The little widget down here on the right side is something new. This is basically all the news that is happening with Overwatch that is now on the menu screen. Back in the day, in the Season 2 era, remember that? It used to be this little thing that they had in the corner that would just tell you what event was going on and how long it would still be going. And that might be coming back as soon as the new event starts. But at this point, it is this little news scroller. When it comes to communication, I think this is definitely a step forward. So good job, Blizzard. I like it. The second one is in the hero gallery. And let's pick our boy Reinhardt. You might not have noticed this, but back in Season 2, some of these, like souvenirs and weapon charms, were grouped up in one category. And they split them all up, which I think is a step forward. Now, that being said, once they start adding a lot more skins, emotes, victory poses, weapon charms, and whatnot, this might start to look a little cluttered. These lists might become a little too long to manage. Yeah, right, come on, Reinhardt. That wasn't that funny. The filters definitely work out, but I think in due time they'll have to think about a new system, but that's for later. For right now, this is perfect. And I'm really happy that they broke it up in separate categories, so that is a step forward. Now, while we are in the hero gallery, let me show you something. There are some skins hidden in here that you guys might not have noticed because you need to do some steps to bring them to the surface. Let's start out with Farah, for instance. Now, if you look at this list, I think most of these skins are pretty familiar. There's nothing too new and there's nothing that you hadn't seen before. But if you go to the filters and pick all the categories, Season 3, click done, you'll see that the new skin popped up. The punk skin. Look at that. A pink and blue skin. It has some splatters on her face, a very snazzy looking helmet, and a tag on the tail end of her rockets. So this is a skin that probably is going to end up in the shop somewhere in the next few weeks, and that they cleverly have hidden under all of the filters. But you can get it to pop up this way, and there are always a lot of other stuff that might not necessarily be in the normal gallery just yet. So have fun browsing through that. Oh, look at that. Yakimon. My buddy. How you doing, buddy? Now, Farah is one of the heroes. Another one that has a secret skin is Soldier 76, Golfer 76 rather, which basically raises his dad levels. Look at this. He's playing golf. I do not understand why golfers have that little notebook, but I don't play golf, so that's why. And the one glove, I can understand that one. It's not a bad looking skin. It's funny looking, but not my style. I'm not a dad. That might be it. Okay. So Soldier was one. Next up is Anna. Look at this, midnight camo. This gives me a bit of a Destiny vibe, or maybe even Star Wars. It's pretty neat. I like the mask a lot. It looks pretty epic. This is a nice looking skin. And the final one is another support. It is our girl Brigitte, the pearlescent skin. That is shiny. That is one shiny skin. If she uses her ult while wearing this skin, you're just all going to be blinded. That's it. That's the end of it. You're done. So these skins are hidden in there. Good luck finding them. Now, number 4 on our list. I've told you guys that there's a lot of victory poses, weapon charms already in the gallery for Season 3. There's one particular one, and that's the triage victory pose. Look at that. Classy, right? Professional. She's a doctor. She's doing triage. If you don't know what triage is, it's basically deciding who needs care first, who needs to be helped first. Deciding on the order in which that the paramedics or the doctors will be helping the patients. It's a very important job, and that's why she's looking so serious. And she has a tablet. She's a doctor, and she wants to do this right. She wants to save lives. She wants to... What? She's playing Hearthstone. Are you kidding me? I mean, of all the characters in game, I would never expect Mercy be the one to slack. Come on, Mercy, please. Number 5 is in the challenges tab. Now, one challenge that has been getting on my nerves since release was role mastery. The description says win 3 games as each of the 3 roles in quick play or competitive play, which makes sense. I mean, I'm a flex player, so for me that is not that big of an issue. The thing is, back till season 2, the progress only showed how many of the roles you had completed. So it showed you 1 out of 3 if you had done all of the 10 games. They fixed it. So now you can see the progress for every single role, which is very helpful. I get really worked up about like this, I swear. So thank you, Blizzard. I really appreciate it. Now, number 6 is actually in the game. If you're playing control maps, for instance, you might have noticed that there's a new score screen. Now, the previous score screen was not bad, in my opinion. There were a lot of people that were upset when Overwatch 2 released and said that it looked cheap, that it looked like it was done by an intern. A lot of kind of insulting stuff was shown at that screen. But Blizzard fixed it. I think this new screen definitely looks epic. If people are still complaining about this, they just need to find a different hobby. Number 7 is also in the game, or rather at the end of the game, the endorsement system. I'm still kind of skeptical on the actual use of the whole endorsement system, but now, since this season, you can endorse the enemy players again. They removed that when Overwatch 2 was released, so you could only endorse the people in your team, which went back from 5 to 4 people that you can endorse. And on top of that, because I'm a streamer, I'm always playing with a full team. I always play with my viewers. So my endorsement level was level 1. I know, it's contradictory. I don't understand what the use is of the endorsement level, but I don't want to have an endorsement level 1. I get it. But this way, I can get some endorsements again. And to be honest, sometimes I encounter enemy players that I want to endorse. So this is a very good change. I think it brings some of the social fabric back to the game. Now, in case it doesn't work out with the enemy team or your own team, we got number 8, which is a reworked report screen. I actually saw this through a Proto VI on Twitter, who also was the one to spot Mercy playing Hearthstone, by the way. They reworked the report system and broke it up in different steps to kind of help you through the flow and to get better information on what actually happened. And I think if they want to stop some of the toxic behavior, the more information they get, the better. So I think that is another step forwards. Number 9 is one that I really wanted to show you guys, but it got reverted. Let me explain. They finally updated Numbani. The whole mess in the airport has been cleared up. It has been cleaned up, and they added some extra obstacles. They did some small tweaks to the map. It looked good. It looked nice. But 2 hours after release, they had to disable the map again because it turns out there were some issues and they were investigating what the actual issues were. So for now, the map is offline. The only thing I have is this beautiful screenshot. I hope you guys enjoy. As soon as the map is back, I'll do a little map tour to show you all the details and find out if they added anything else, if they changed anything else lore-wise that could be interesting. And the final one, number 10, is something that your mom might enjoy. Alright, I gotta admit, that sounds really weird. Let me explain. As you know, Blizzard is part of a big holding, which is called ABK, or in full, that is Activision Blizzard King. And King is the developer of Candy Crush. Turns out that there is another crossover hidden in Season 3, and it is a Candy Crush crossover. See, there is a weapon charm called Candy Bomb, and that looks identical to the Candy Bomb in Candy Crush. So it is a crossover, but it is within the company. Still, a lot of moms are playing Candy Crush, so now you kind of have something in common. Just something to throw on the table next time she tells you to clean up your room. Good luck with that, by the way. Let me throw in an extra one that a lot of people are not going to care about, but Echo has a new portrait in the hero gallery. I know one person at least that is really happy with this change. Most people won't even notice that it's different, but anyways, Echo got a new portrait in the hero gallery. Congratulations to all the Echo mates out there.
And that were the 10 plus 1 changes that I found. Some are more spectacular than others, I agree. But all of them are a step forward, or sideways. Yeah. Anyways, tell me, which of these did you not know about? And which ones did I miss? Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DamesIsTV. And make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.